Okay, so today I'm going to do a quick flip through of the 2021 Passion Planner. I mean, this is a little late, but better late than never. I have always wanted to use a Passion Planner before. I've used some of their printables in the past, and so I finally decided to just order the planner itself. And I wanted something that was slightly bigger than my bullet journal system, which I've used for a couple of years. And this basically was it. For perspective, the bullet journal, the standard bullet journal planner is about this much. So you get about 2 inches or so more, I think. And that's just a guesstimate. I don't have one right now with me, but I think they have different sizes of this planner. I also went with the spiral bound planner because I guess I wanted to be able to kind of, open my notebook like this kind of thing. So yeah, I've never had a planner like that. In any case, these planners, in my opinion, are a bit overpriced. I am in Toronto, and so I was kind of disappointed that I had to pay for some, I think there were some type of import tax or something like that, so I wasn't expecting to do that, but not sure if it's carried. I've not seen it being carried at any local shops or anything like that, but yeah, if anyone knows where I can get one locally so that I don't have to pay those taxes, I'd love that. In any case, I doubt that I'll be getting this next year because of that extra tax, but if you don't mind paying it, and if you don't mind, or if you're in the US, then yeah, I think it's a great planner. Anyways, so when you open it, so the front is written Passion Planner. I think they have different colors as well. I went with black for obvious reasons. Well, not for obvious reasons. The green and the blue or whatever are the colors are not my thing, so just like simple things. When you open it, you have, I guess, a section where you can write your name and info, and then it just has some information about, I guess, the Passion Planner itself and the uses of a Passion Planner, and then it has just like a little backstory of their Passion Planner. And I'm sorry that I'm not doing this on a table or anything. Like, I don't have my camera set up properly, and yeah, I just moved, so that's my excuse. Yeah, and then it just continues to have just different information about how the Passion Planner works, and that goes on both pages. And then this is my favorite thing. I've used this for many years now, or something similar to this. So it's basically their, they call it their Passion Roadmap. And you can actually print this online on their website. So if you go to their website, they have a bunch of printables that are really useful, including this one. So I've used this, and I use this for anyone who's needing help with goal setting and things like that. And then they have a calendar, and I guess doodle space, which is some sort of scribble space at the bottom, which is really nice, especially because, like, I found that I tend to want to make notes about the year or something like that. And there's a great layout for that. And then you have, I guess, the first month, which I did not use, which is your monthly overview. And what I like about theirs is, like, they have, let me come a bit closer. So what I like about theirs is that they have personal projects and then the work projects. So that's kind of awesome because most people have both, like personal goals and career goals, or things they're working on in both, especially me. And so I really like that about that. And then I like the simplification of this. So, I mean, right now because of the situation the world is in, there's not much seeing of people here, but I guess you could call it Zoom. But yeah, places to go, same thing, not much places to go, but essentially, or things to learn, that's a really good one. So I plan on like changing some of these categories, like not necessarily places to go. So instead of places to go, maybe I might say things to do, like meaning maybe, yeah, whatever goals I have for the month, the 3 things that I want to accomplish that month, maybe I might put it here. In any case, I really like the sort of like simplification, and then they even have like this month's focus, which is nice because it forces you to have like an intentional, like set intention at the beginning of every month. Anyways, I love reflective practices. So, and then because you'd have created your game changer from the roadmap, like that I showed you that I liked, the printable one, you kind of are forced to continue thinking about it in this area, so that like, because sometimes when you create goals and such, you kind of park them on some vision board and then you don't end up actually looking at it again. So I like that they kind of trigger you every month. And then this is the layout in terms of the actual weekly layout. Okay, so their week starts on Sunday, but you can actually select which, like when you want your week to start. Like some people prefer Mondays. And then, yeah, same thing. So let's just say this week's focus, so same theme from the monthly overview. And then good things that happened. I think this is post reflection, I guess. This is post reflection. And a little quote, which is nice. And then the personal to-do list and work to-do list. And then on this side you have the space for just doodling stuff, which is always nice, like especially on planners. So I really like this style of like actually putting down your full-on hours or time in your planner. So I used to do time blocking back in the day, and so I'm kind of getting back to that. And I used to time block just on my Google Calendar, but now I want to try and sort of like plan it within the, like manually plan it every week when I'm thinking about it, and see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm really excited about this. And so it starts from 6 a.m. till 10:30 a.m., which is very, very reasonable. Most people wake up within that window and go to sleep, or they stop being scheduled within that window. So, and again, on each day they have a focus. So this whole like every day coming up with like the one thing I need to get accomplished every single day. So at the end of each month there is this monthly reflection, which has I guess a bunch of questions that help you stay on track. Yeah, so it kind of spreads out across both pages, which is nice. Yeah, I'm really pro reflective practices in general, because I feel like that's the best way to stay accountable to yourself. At the complete end of the book, there's like blank pages. So these are just blank pages, and then it also has the I forget what you call these, but yeah, the bullet journal sort of like paper at the end. So a bunch of blank pages of both for you to be able to doodle. And then it also has a little pocket on the end where I guess you can just keep stuff. It came with this postcard which has, I don't know, some discount stuff and information at the back. And then it also came with these 2 stickers, one that says Passion Planner, and then the other one that says it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to start. So in terms of the planner itself, like I feel like the quality of the cover is nice. I think I mean, yeah, the cover is really nice. Like I love the hardcover thing, and it's nicely bound, you know. But in terms of the actual planner itself, like the paper inside, I don't know, like to me the paper doesn't seem like really amazing quality or anything. And again, I'm only judging this based on the fact that it's a pretty pricey planner. So yeah, in terms of the quality of the paper, you know, it's not the best quality paper, and I love paper. So most of my bullet journals in the past have really good quality paper, and so they don't sip through. So I might actually have to change my pen for this planner. I hope not, but we'll see. And I feel like, actually we can do a pen test right now. Okay, so I just have two basic pens here. One is a gel pen, and then this one is like more of a like a fine line marker. So okay, so I did the pen test, so I just did that, and it doesn't seem to sip through that much, but it does leave like a, I mean, I can tell that I wrote at the back. I don't think you'll be able to see this, but I can tell that I wrote at the back of this. Like you can kind of see the print on that, but yeah, I could tell, like, I mean, at least it doesn't leak through for these two pens, which are both of my, like, I tend to use those two pens a lot. So that's maybe good, but I can still tell that the paper is not that amazing. Yeah, like I think out of, like I feel like they cheaped out on just using gray as their color here, like in terms of like the planner itself. I mean, one could also argue that, you know, it is minimal, and that's kind of what I was going for. So, but I feel like if you're gonna charge certain prices, then I want to see some amazing shade of gray or something, versus this looks just like a photocopy, like when you make a photocopy and it's like in black and white kind of vibe. So the cost of printing this, it doesn't feel like it was a lot. Now that being said, the stuff that I think is really cool is the fact that it's not just a planner, it's like the sort of accountability framework or whatever. I think maybe you can sort of justify that that's what you're paying for, like a tracker that's been thought through by somebody, like how to set your goals, how to kind of like keep accountable, stay accountable to your goals and stuff like that. So perhaps, you know, one could argue that that's what the price you're paying for is. So yeah, so I won't take that away from them. These monthly tabs from them, I haven't obviously installed them yet. I ordered them because, yeah, they were kind of colorful, and it felt like, yeah, like it's nice to have a bit of color. Okay, so they're pretty hard. It's not like a little paper. I feel like these are really good quality, these tabs, especially in contrast to their planner. They spent more money printing these, you can tell. So yeah, so it's like a little butterfly thing. So that's what that looks like. It's kind of nice. I think I was expecting it to come out, and I'm happy that it doesn't. So I'm gonna put all of them in, and then I'll show you how it looks afterward. So when I was putting in the tabs, I realized that it actually has like a midway, like a mid-year and end of year reflection sort of page. So I just kind of want to show you guys. Yeah, it's after June. You have same thing, like 2 pages off, like a reflection thing, and then it kind of has another passion planner page or double page, which is really cool, because I think the reality is our plans change all the time, and so it's like, it's nice that they factor that into the whole I don't know, planner. The 2 pages of reflection for January, I mean for the year, end of year, here. Basically this is what the tabs look like. Yeah, you can kind of see the little step ladder. They don't stick out that much, which is nice, but they stick out just enough for you to you know, kind of hold on to them and like open the page, which is nice. They look really, you know, especially against the black and gray, it looks really nice to have just a little pop of color, in my opinion. And then at the end, I actually used one of the other blank ones to just mark a blank page over here, like to show, like, so that when I'm looking for the blank page to doodle, it's easy for me to just find it right there. So that's the plan. But yeah, this is pretty much where this video is going to end. I hope that I enjoy this planner, because I've been looking for something to kind of like, yeah, because I've been looking for a planner to kind of fall in love with and use forever. And this, I'm on the video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's just Morgan.
Got it. Great chat.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, so I really hope that I love this planner, because I've been looking for something that, you know how you've just, like, I've been buying planners over the last couple of years and just wanting to find a system that's easy or more comfortable for me to work in. I feel like I'm going to end up making my own planner if this doesn't work out. Because, I mean, it has some of the stuff that I like, but it doesn't have everything that I like. But nonetheless, I hope that I really do use this planner this year. I'm stopping the bullet journal thing, or at least I haven't done bullet journaling in a while. And part of it is I just don't have time for it right now. I don't see myself being able to keep up with like a Sunday bullet journal lifestyle. Like, I think it worked out really well when I was single, and yeah, when I didn't have other things to do. So I'm probably just gonna stick to something like this, which kind of gives you the same essence of a bullet journal, but not necessarily, doesn't require the full like setup, like in terms of like drawing and, you know, laying out your pages and etc. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to using this. I will probably do another check-in midway through the year to see how much I'm using this or not using it, and I will be honest at the time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.